Good morning, ladies. I am going to be putting together one of the 4 cards that you received in your kit. These are the 4 cards that we had in the kit. And I'm going to be putting together this one with you today. And the other ones are all put together the same way exactly, except they just have different papers and different embellishments. All right, so this one is the first one I made. And in your envelope, you're going to have all the pieces. So let's have a look. We've got the DSP with the hole cut in it. It's a tri-fold with a window. You should have the frame for the window. You should have a Poppy Parade red piece. That's for the backing. A basic white piece that goes on the inside. 2 poppy flowers. 2 black pieces. A piece that looks like this. We'll use that on the inside. I'll show you that later. And you've got this circle that was cut out of the center here. I've included that, and I'll show you how you can use it. A piece of greenery, and there's also a stitched white circle. All right, so let's get started. I think the first thing we'll do is we'll put the frame on our window. Now your card opens, it will be opening like this. So we want the frame to go around our circle. I'm using the white Tombow glue. I just find that the easiest to glue, especially small pieces. It's harder to use your snail adhesive that way. But I like this glue, and you sure don't need very much to make it stick down. So I'm using my silicone mat underneath so that if any of the glue squishes through, I can just peel it off this mat. So you're just going to place your circle, make sure that it's in the window properly. You can turn it over and see that you can't really see any red here, and that's what we want. Okay, like that. Now I'm just going to set this aside for now while we work on something else. The next thing we'll do is we'll put our black accents on our poppies. The black pieces do have sticky back on them. I've cut them out of the sticky backed paper. So I use my take your pick tool, but you can just use a fingernail or whatever to peel the white paper off the backing, and then the black piece will be sticky. So that white piece is garbage. And then these are just meant to go along the edge of these. Didn't do that very good, did I? It's hard to do it when I'm not looking straight down on it, but I will do my best to get this on correctly. And if you don't, you can always trim it off after. There you go. So you can also do it backwards so that you could see it that way, I guess, would make it easy. So you're just going to do that with both of your pieces. Like that. Like that. So there's the accent pieces. Doesn't that make those poppies just pop? All right, now we can decorate our front. The trick with decorating the front is you don't want any glue on the part of the poppy that's going into the hole there. So however you want to place your poppies and your greenery. So I just play with it a little bit. Now, I will close the card so that we can see where the edge is, because we don't want that greenery sticking off the edge that way. It seems to fit nicely, I thought, just along the opening like that. And then you can place your poppies on top of it, however you like them. Okay, so I'm going to put glue on the back, on the stem, I think, just up to the top of that leaf. I think that kind of like the leaf to be loose in a way so that I don't stick all the leaves down. So I'm not sticking the leaves down. You know, they have a little bit of dimension that way. Okay, and then, I don't know, I really like that poppy. I think I will put them maybe like this. You can put them any way you like. And just be mindful that they can stick over the edge just a little bit, because when we put the red backing piece on, you will have a little bit of a border here. So it's going to look something like that when it's finished. So you could have that poppy sticking over a little bit just to give it some. So I like the look of that. So I'm just going to, again, when I'm putting glue on, I'm only going to put glue on that much. So I'm going to put my finger here where I don't want glue to be. So I don't want glue on that little bit that's going to stick over on my window, because when you open your card, you don't want glue on that part or you're going to stick it here. Okay, so there's that one. And then I think, I think maybe I'll tip that one a little bit. And again, I probably don't want glue right about there, so I'm going to glue all the way around this. And you can always add a little bit of glue underneath if you need to. But I think that looks good. Hate to cover up that other poppy, but there. So there's the front. Simple enough. And it's not, there should be no glue on the back of any of this. And there isn't, so that's good. All right, now we can work on the inside of our card. So the inside of the card is going to look like this. There's your white piece. The white piece is going to be glued into here, just centered in here. Looking at this and thinking I cut it a bit wide. I think I did. So I might want to trim this down a little bit. It looks like it should be a little bit smaller. So just let me go and I'm going to trim this.